College football season, everything has built to this, the battle for the national championship and college football immortality. A moment that every season comes through this season unblemished. Now, each looking to take one final step and become a college football undefeated national champion. As we'll see the number 2 seed in this playoff, the Georgia Bulldogs, taking on a team from the ACC, the NC State Wolfpack. For EA Sports College Football, I'm Chris Fowler, joined here as always by Kirk Herbstreit. Kirk, everything has been building to this. It's time for the national championship. Let's crown a champion. The kickoff team is out there, and you can feel the energy. One game to determine the national championship. Bringing it out, it's Frazier. He's got an opening. Watch out. He's got great speed. Gets some blocks. Can he make touchdown? Wow, kick return for a touchdown in the national championship game. This place has come unhinged.
You know, we get so caught up in offense and defense, sometimes people like to overlook the importance of special teams. Here's a great reminder. Big-time blocks up front, and the speed of the return man, he takes it all the way to the end zone.
So they'll try to add to the lead now with a PAT. PAT is good, so it's 7-0. The kickoff team on the field now as they get set to send this one away. Fields it inside the 5-yard line. He brings it back to the 18 before stepping out. So NC State's offense comes on the field first today. Well, here we go, Kirk. The energy in this place is tremendous. We are 60 minutes away from crowning a new national champion.
And think about it, Chris. These two teams have put everything into this to get to this stage and this opportunity. Let's see who can handle it better.
They'll run it out of the shotgun. The defense all over it. They stop him right at the line.
Well, the defensive line does their job eating up those double teams, freeing up the backers to make the play.
Offense getting set. It's second down. Send the back in motion. To the air. It's McCall. Short throw, running back makes the catch behind the line of scrimmage. Tackle made on the play at the 29-yard line.
Defense kind of lost the running back here. Makes a nice catch and gets the first down in the process.
First down at 10. The shotgun handoff here. Football knocked loose in the backfield. It's a turnover.
Man, Chris, we can hear the contact from that hit all the way up here in the booth. So, hey, it's easy to blame the ball carrier, but I don't know if anybody could have been able to hold on to the ball after that hit.
Fresh set of downs for the offense. First down. Offense moving receivers around now before the snap. On 1st and 10, they'll look to
get the running back involved. Just get his hands on the football. Also, nice easy screen. Gets the quarterback settled into the game. Nice easy throw. Look at this. It ends up being a huge play.
Georgia has moved into the red zone. Second down, we're going to throw it. Grab behind the line, it's Etienne. Runs through the defender. And they wrap him up, but the gain is good enough for a first down.
Oh, it's so easy to get caught up in the receivers, the quarterback, and your eyes get lost. You forget about the running back. Nice catch and a first down for this offense.
Here's the handoff on 1st and goal. And he gets to the end zone. Touchdown, Georgia. Well, they began with great field position, and that didn't take long at all, Kurt.
Well, that's how you take advantage of an opportunity. Your defense sets you up in great field position. You're not looking for a field goal. You're looking for a touchdown. Give me credit to this offense for being aggressive and punching it in.
The kick sails through, so the lead is 14-0. Here's the kickoff team. Let's see if they give the returner an opportunity to bring this back. Return starts from inside the 5. And the coverage team pins him in and brings him down. So here comes the Wolfpack offense back out on the field. The last possession ended in a fumble, and that set up a touchdown. So they got to bounce back from that right away. The guys up front lined up. It's first down. They'll run it here. He stopped just short of that first down marker, inches away from it.
Love those positive yards on 1st and 10, and it's not quite a first down. Looks like it'll bring 2nd and inches, but it sure does open up the playbook here to be able to open up, maybe take a shot downfield.
What's the play call here on 2nd down for this offense? Off the play fake, looking to throw the football. And a short pitch and catch to the tight end. Looks like NC State will have the first down.
Well, this is called settling down in his zone defense, just kind of finding that soft spot. So not only does this tight end show that he's got great athletic ability and great size, here he shows that he understands coverage by sitting down in that hole, giving the quarterback a nice target, able to pick up that first down.
Defense drops him for a loss. Tougher 2nd down on the way.
A couple things that really stood out to me here, Chris, on this nice play by the corner. Awareness to be able to see the wide receiver screen, and then the willingness to get involved and run support and make the tackle. Great play.
Caught over the middle. It's Concepcion. He has first down yardage at the 46. NC State comes to the line quickly.
One thing we know for sure, I don't know as a play caller, you can make that call without a quarterback who can throw it with a big arm.
Here's a fumble way behind the line of scrimmage. Offense with a crucial fumble recovery.
Well, the offense catches a break here, lucky to jump on the ball after coughing it up. He's lucky that his other teammates had some good awareness.
Dropping back, it's McCall. Running out of time in the pocket. Quarterback takes off now, looking to scramble. It's a fumble. The offense recovers the fumble.
Well, Chris, that ball's loose. I thought the defense might get it, but it looks like the offense got on top of that to avoid a disaster.
3rd down play here out of the shotgun. He's running out of nowhere to go. The ball knocked loose. The defense recovers the fumble.
Great play by the defender of knocking the ball away to give his defense a chance to recover the football. But man, the quarterback has to have that internal clock, that situational awareness, pocket awareness, kind of feel the pressure, and most importantly, when you feel it, take care of the football.
And the Bulldogs offense is back out on the field. Great possession last time. They punched it into the end zone. Can the defense come up with a stop this time? First down, looking to throw the ball. Fires it to the wideout. And he's got it. Tackle made at the 26-yard line. This offense getting closer to the red zone.
Really good route here by the receiver, but I love the quarterback's ability to look off that safety and make that throw. And that's part of the quarterback's job here when you play in Athens for this Georgia offense. They've had some great quarterbacks over the years. Guys like Matthew Stafford and Aaron Murray, and more recently Jake Fromm, and of course Stetson Bennett, who won back-to-back national championships. And what they're seeing today from this quarterback, they got to be very proud of.
Makes the grab. It's Frazier. Heads out of bounds after a solid gain, more than enough to pick up a first down.
A running back who can take a check down like that and turn it into a gain can be a quarterback's best friend. And it's an easy way to rack up those touches and get the ball to your playmaker in the open field.
The Dogs are in the red zone. In the red area, it's ETN. Coming to the line on on second down. This is important. They want to avoid a 3rd and long. Tailback takes the handoff again. And he's tackled down at the 4-yard line. Defense getting pushed back.
Well, they didn't bust that for a big play, but it makes this 3rd down coming up a little bit more manageable, and that certainly has a lot of value.
An important 3rd down conversion coming here in the red zone. And it's incomplete, very near the goal line.
Hey, the good news is here, Chris, they're still in field goal range, and they didn't cost themselves any points, but they could have more. You got to be thinking about going for this on 4th and short. Well, they almost put a touchdown on the board, but instead they come away with 3 points.
They come away with 3 points on the drive, and now the kickoff team will boot it away. And it's fielded. Returner trying to make something happen. And the returner brought down by that coverage team. So the NC State offense is back out on the field now. The last possession, they coughed it up, but it fumbled.
Wow, that's just big-time awareness by his teammate to be able to scoop up that ball like it was a ground ball. As a result, the offense retains possession.
Going to try to run inside, but nowhere to go.
Well, they get stuffed at the line of scrimmage here. That's going to bring up a 3rd down play for this offense. And, hey, I know it's the first half, but with the way this defense is playing and the fact that they have a nice lead, this is an important 3rd down to try to convert here.
And the punt team makes its way onto the field. He's on to boot it away now. Returner decides to fair catch this. And the Georgia offense is back out on the field. They moved it last time, but settled for a chip shot, looking to find the end zone this time. First down play call coming up. How aggressive will it be? Looking out throwing here to start the drive. Physical defending. That one falls incomplete. Brings up 2nd down. Looking to throw. It's back. This time it's complete. And bulldozing his way through. Tackle is finally made, but an explosive gain. They'll move it down to the 23-yard line.
Boy, a huge play by this offense. A good throw, a nice accurate throw. But I think it's the run after the catch that really impresses me. And early in this game, you got to think they're going to continue to go back to him until this defense shows that they can slow him down.
First down here for this offense. And he'll set up to throw. Looking for the wideout. Pass knocked away and incomplete. That'll do it for quarter number 1. Well, Kirk, it's Georgia on top so far. We've reached the end of one in this battle for the national championship. Before moving on, let's check out the stats so far. We'll see if this game gets out of hand before halftime, the crucial 2nd quarter beginning right now. Offense getting set for a 2nd down here to begin the quarter. Quickly, he's got it for a big gain. Touchdown, Dogs. This quarterback on fire today.
This is a nice touchdown and a great play call. Just get this receiver in space and let him make people miss and use his speed to get to the end zone. That's what they did here, and it pays off.
Point after, knocked right through. I believe they're lining up to attempt an onside kick. The onside kick works as they steal a possession here.
Chris, what just happened here? I'm in awe of this coach's sheer boldness. Going for an onside kick when you're up by a few scores? Wow. That's all I can say.
First down play call. How aggressive will it be? Quarterback making some changes at the line. On first down, it's play action. Looking to throw it deep. Touchdown, Bulldogs. This offense cannot be stopped. Looked like a total bust there. Easy pitch and catch like you'd see in a Tuesday practice.
Man, that quarterback's eyes must have lit up on that play because you've got one of your players way downfield without any defender around him.
And the point after is good. Kickoff team is on the field to move this one away. They'll return it from inside the 5. They'll be tackled at the 17. Strong job by the coverage team. Here comes the NC State offense back out on the field now. Last time was a quick 3 and out. Can they get a drive going this time?
42 Spider. Check.
They're going to run it here. The ball is loose. Defense recovers the fumble. Big takeaway.
I get being upset at the ball carrier for coughing up the ball, but let's not ignore how big of a hit that was. Sometimes you just have to give credit to the defender for making a great play.
Handoff here from the shotgun. They stop him after a 6-yard gain, so 2nd and 4.
Chris, the defense dials up the blitz. They're unable to get into the backfield, giving the running back enough room. I'll tell you, the linebacker makes a great play just to come up with a tackle here.
Here comes a crucial 2nd down play. Every yard tough to find down here in the red zone. Grab down the middle. It's Bell. Brought down, but the completion moves the ball to the 6. Defense getting pushed back.
How about the arm strength from this quarterback? He really didn't have any other option than to put it right in there and give it everything that he had. Great timing and a good job of squeezing that in between the defenders.
Try and muscle for the 1st down. Touchdown, Georgia. This offense is still clicking. We had a short field. The offense did exactly what they're supposed to do. That would have been a big ask for the defense there, Kirk.
Absolutely. But when you're given that kind of field position, anything less than a touchdown would be a disappointment. They did exactly what they needed to do by capitalizing on that short field.
Looks like they're lining up to attempt an onside kick. And the hands team able to make the crucial recovery.
Well, Chris, as you know, this is one of the toughest things to do in all of football, trying to recover the onside kick. But let's give credit to the hands team there for coming down with that ball for the return unit.
That one falls incomplete. Good defensive play. Brings up 2nd down.
Chris, I don't know if it's the height of the national championship, the timing between the quarterback and his receivers, but they have not been able to get anything going at all here in the 1st half. And the problem is they're already down in this game. They've got to put the ball through the air and start hitting some passes, or there's no chance they come back and have a chance to win.
And he'll drop back here on 3rd down. And now the ball comes out. A disastrous play from the start. Now the defense has got it going the other way.
Well, that's why you do ball security drills almost every single day in practice. You just can't put the ball on the turf like that. But give credit to the defender for the hit, because that's what caused the fumble.
Looking for a gap, it's Frazier. Tackled, but not before he gets into enemy territory at the 45.
You know, offensive linemen are just a certain breed. They're always going to do their job, no matter who's back there carrying the ball. I'll tell you what, they have a little bit more confidence when the person that's carrying the ball can break off some big-time runs. That makes him block just a little bit harder, knowing what he's potentially capable of doing.
Again, makes it 2nd and medium.
Let's go.
That's the wide receiver coming in motion now. Back to pass. It's Beck. Lets it fly to the wideout, but they don't make the connection. That one is incomplete.
Well, this quarterback and his receivers have got to get on the same page. They've got to find a rhythm if they want to move the ball down the field.
After the incompletion, they'll line up now for a 3rd and 5. Here's the snap. Offense looking to throw the ball. Caught over the middle. Keaton Smith. Gain moves it with a 24. That's a fresh set of downs.
That's another positive game here for this offense, and this defensive coordinator is going to have to make some kind of adjustments to get this quarterback out of his rhythm. It's the national championship, man. You've got to take chances and mix up your coverages, because right now what you're doing just isn't working.
Here's a shot toward the end zone. And he's got it. Touchdown, Dogs.
Well, that's a thing of beauty right there. Good job all around. Offensive line gave the quarterback enough time. Quarterback puts it right on the money. And with this receiver running a route like this, it makes it pretty simple. All you have to do is get his head turned around, catch that football. He's already in the end zone for the touchdown.
I believe we're going to line up here and go for the onside kick. And looks like the hands team were able to recover the football. So here comes the Wolfpack offense back out on the field. They moved you well last time. Got across the 50, but then fumbled the football away. Looking to throw it on first down. Grab behind the line. It's Waters. There's a loss after the completion. That's a good play by the defense. Offense getting set. Second down play here. From the shotgun, drops back. Pressure is coming. They hit him behind the line, and out comes the football. The defense recovers, trying to run this back now. So they begin the drive here in the final 3 minutes of the half. Play action here on first down. Quick throw to his receiver. He's got an open man downfield, and it's caught. Big gain across midfield. Tackle finally made to the 32.
Anytime you have a sudden change like this, Chris, I love to see the idea of this quick strike. The defense barely really has a chance to get established and get set. Next thing you know, they're dealing with an offense that's coming right at them, trying to put points on the board.
Defense gets him down, but they'll take the gain on that play.
Nice job here of controlling the line of scrimmage by this offensive line. The back does what he needs to do to get positive yards on first down.
Developing here before halftime. Second down after that previous play. Back to pass. It's back. The pocket breaking down. And they hit him just as he releases the ball. It's incomplete.
We finally see a change-up from this defense. It has been a long game for this defensive coordinator. A lot of touchdown passes. They finally find a way to affect the timing between the quarterback and his receivers by getting pressure.
Can they keep this drive going? It's 4th down and 6. They'll run it from the gun. And he'll get the first down yards before they finally bring him down.
I'm going to be honest here. I'm completely shocked that they kept it on the ground. I think the defense is too. I don't think they were prepared for it. It's one of those things where it just makes you scratch your head, and it somehow works out.
Fires it to the wideout. Incomplete. Very lucky to avoid an interception there.
Pretty nice catch here, but a missed opportunity for an interception. Let's face it, a lot of these defenders, they've got it all. Speed, athleticism, hands, sometimes a little questionable, as we saw here.
QB tries it again here on 2nd and 10. Caught behind the line. It's Frazier. Tackle at the 6-yard line after the completion. Offense really threatening now.
How many first downs is that on this drive? This defense allows 1 or 2 more drives like this, and they're going to be gassed by the 3rd quarter.
The Dogs will line up now. It's 1st and goal. Looking for 6. And it's caught. Touchdown, Bulldogs. How in the world do you lose track of the reliable tight end on that play?
The only thing I can think about is the defense is so locked in on the wide receivers or maybe the running game that they just forgot about the tight end. The guy's wide open. That's an easy throw.
And the PAT is good. Formation would indicate they're going to try the onside kick here. And the receiving team has recovered. Looks like the hands team did its job. So the NC State offense is back out on the field now. They're in a hole here before they have a chance to regroup at halftime. Let's see if they can cut into this big lead. First play of the drive, they'll come out throwing. And it's incomplete. The defender arrived the same time as the football. And now it's second down. To throw, it's McCall. Fires it to the wideout. It's complete. What a grab near the sideline. In a big game before he goes out of bounds, the offense keeps churning, gets a fresh set of downs.
You know, we talked this week with the offensive coordinator about what makes this receiver so special. He kept referring to his route running. Here's an example of that. Great route, enough separation.
And he's going to fling it deep, going for it all here. Oh, and it's batted down by the defense. Great play to deny a touchdown.
I don't know if people understand how hard it is to defend against the deep ball in man coverage like that. But this defensive back did it perfectly. Turns his head back just in time to find the ball to ensure that incompletion.
He'll avoid the tackle there with a slide.
Well, I thought the defense had him there, Chris. He should be down in the backfield, but instead he gets out of the pressure and actually picks up some positive yards.
The pass rush closing in. Got him for a sack. A big play made them one of the senior leaders in this defense. Punt team ready to boot it away. Looking to flip the field here. Punt goes out of bounds. Looks like they'll spot it near the 15. The offense comes back out there. Not much time left. Perhaps just time for a couple plays before the half. Off the play fake on first down. Going for a big play downfield. And it's incomplete with just 2 seconds remaining.
You know, the game often comes down to a play or two, and the offense just missed a huge opportunity for a big play. Going to have to make some adjustments there, maybe go back to that play and see if they can come up with a big opportunity.
Off the play fake, he'll look to throw it. Bringing pressure. And the pass falls incomplete. No time left on the first half clock. Minute's going to wrap up the first half here. Let's kick it now to Kevin Connors with our halftime update.
Chris, thanks. What else might we expect in a game of this magnitude? Everything on the line. The eyes of the sports world on this battle with the coveted gold trophy at stake. It's been a fun start to this one, and this offense has really been the story. They've opened up a sizable lead, and unless something drastic changes, things might get even more out of hand. A combination of lethal efficiency, and that offensive line has been the key. They've mauled that defense and also just about broken their will.
The Bulldogs will kick it off to begin the second half. Returner looking to make a play here. And the returner will be brought down. Here comes the NC State offense back out onto the field now.
Here we go.
Tight end goes in motion. On 1st and 10, looking to throw. Looking for the wideout. Easy throw to a wide open receiver downfield. That's a solid gain. Moves the ball out to the 28.
Well, the quarterback has just too much time against this zone. There's not enough pressure. It's allowing him to sit back and pick apart this zone defense.
Set, go.
First down. We're going to throw the football. He eludes the rush. And the tackle is made. The defense saying, not this time. They got burned in the scramble last time. They bring him down pretty quickly here. Second down play coming up for this offense. Looking downfield, it's McCall. That one falls incomplete. Looking for a flag, doesn't get it. Brings up third down.
I really thought the this matchup between this quarterback and his receivers going up against this defense in the national title would have been must-see TV. But, man, this defense, they have won that battle the entire game, and they enjoy a nice lead because of that.
They bring him down. They tried to run for it on third and long. A cautious play call. It doesn't work. And the punt team now on to kick it away. And here's the fair catch by the return man. And the powerful Georgia offense is back out on the field. And the first play of the drive now from the 25. The offense will take their first time out of the half to talk strategy here. This line getting set up. It's a first down play. Off the play fake, looking to throw. Lets it go quickly. Grab down the middle. It's Young. Oh, what a move. Goes right through the tackle. He's got room to run now. Touchdown, Georgia. And the route is on.
Well, this offense did everything right in that first half. Really put on a clinic, and here we are coming out to start the second half. The opening drive, so much for the defense making adjustments. Put another touchdown up on the board.
But they'll try to add to the lead now with the PAT. And the kick is up and good. They tack on a point to their lead. I believe they're lining up to attempt an onside kick. And the Hams team able to recover the football. So here comes the Wolfpack offense back out on the field. The last drive stalled. They were forced to punt it away. Let's see what they can come up with this time. And the ball is handed off out of the shotgun. And that run produces a decent gain.
Great job by the offensive line here, opening up some holes and giving the running back room to run on first down. Plays like this can open up the playbook for the play caller, allow him to make that defense think, are they going to run? Maybe play action, maybe throw the ball downfield.
They've got him, but that completion good enough for first down yardage. A new set of downs after that completion.
Well, here the defense decided to sit back and play zone, and that front didn't do a good job of pressuring the quarterback. He had
nowhere to go here, and the ball is knocked loose. Looks like the offense able to recover it there.
Oh, my gosh, Chris, did the offense ever catch a break here? Ball is on the ground. The defense works all week to try to create turnovers. It's finally right in front of them on the ground, and the offense...
Here's a fumble way behind the line of scrimmage. Defense jumps on the ball. It's a turnover.
Well, already playing with the lead here in the national championship, this defense is opportunistic. Eyes on the football, running to the ball in good team pursuit. When that ball hits the ground, they jump on top of it for a critical turnover.
On 1st and 10 here, looking to throw the ball. Makes the catch downfield. And the gain just good enough for a first down.
Great execution here by this offense against zone coverage with a curl route. Hit that last step in your drop. You see where you want to go with it. Put it right on his shoulder for a first down.
Fresh set of downs for the offense. First down. Drops back from the shotgun, looking for an open man. He'll take a deep shot. Catch made down inside the 10.
What a pitch and catch by the quarterback and receiver for a big gain for this offense.
The Dogs line it up with 1st and goal. And the quarterback drops back, looking for an open man. Touchdown, Dogs! And this one is getting ugly. So the offense flexing, Kirk, and stretching the lead here now in the second half.
Well, you can catch your breath here a little bit if you're this offense. That touchdown can help you out. But now your own defense can help you preserve the lead so you can go back out and continue to build upon that to the finish.
And they recover the onside kick. Looks like they've been practicing that one. And the head coach will decide to accept the penalty and take the yardage. Big guys up front lined up. It's first down. Off the play fake, looking to throw. Nowhere to go. The ball knocked loose. The offense falls on the fumble. Keeps possession.
Wow, disaster averted. Did they catch a break by jumping on top of that fumble before the defense could get to it? They better keep in mind how important ball security is today.
Out of the shotgun, he'll hand it off. Goes backwards, losing 3 yards there.
You get to the national championship, Chris, you'd love to see more balance. They've not been able to run the football the entire game, putting everything on this quarterback in their passing game.
Caught in the backfield. It's Waters.
Quarterback had a lot of time to evaluate this defense, and most of his reads downfield appeared to be taken away, so he checks it down to his running back. But how about the way this defense just runs to the football to keep him short of that first down? Great job by the D.
And the Bulldogs offense is back out on the field. They've really built momentum in this game. They've been hard to stop. Can the defense make some adjustments, come up with the stop here? First down play call coming up. How aggressive will it be? And he fires the football to the right side. It's caught down the right side for a huge gain. And a huge gain with 4. He's forced out of bounds. Big yardage to set up a fresh set of downs.
That is great arm strength and accuracy by this quarterback. Let's not forget the wide receiver's job of bringing it in for that big gain.
How aggressive will they be on this first down play? Off the play fake, looking to throw. Lets it fly to the wide out. And it's complete downfield. And they tackle him, but not before a huge gain down near the 26.
I really like the throw here, Chris, but the fake off the play action was just as effective. You saw the second-level defenders freeze for a split second, and that helps open those passing windows.
And looking to throw now on first down. Looks downfield and finds a receiver who worked his way wide open. Touchdown, Bulldogs. To stretch the lead, the route is on. Another touchdown strike. You win national championships with elite quarterback play. And, Kirk, this guy's putting on a show.
I mean, this is a national championship. You imagine having this kind of performance? This is something that we'll always remember. Right now, this defense is overmatched with his ability to throw the ball and the receiver's jobs of running routes. Everything's in sync right now.
So the NC State offense is back out on the field now. This group is coming off a quick 3 and out. Can they put something together in this drive? They'll give it to the back. They'll stop him behind the line for a loss of 1.
Chris, I'll be really honest with you. I don't know why they continue to try to run the football. I'm all about balance. I'm all about trying to make sure a defense has to defend the run and the throw. But at this point in the game, they haven't been able to run the ball. They're going to have to go through the air if they're going to come back and take the lead in this game at some point.
He's going to be brought down by that ferocious pass rush. Nice sack.
Between the defensive scheme and the athletic ability of this front and the linebackers getting pressure as well, the way they've been able to harass this quarterback has a lot to do with why they're enjoying such a big lead in the national title.
This one's going to fall incomplete. Brings up 4th down.
Boy, this is all about the defense here. Nice stop here on 3rd down, but really it's about trying to get this offense behind the sticks. Once you get them behind the sticks, you can mix up your coverages, really affect the quarterback's eyes and disrupt the timing and the rhythm of what the offense is trying to do. Now we've got another big 4th down coming up.
And the Georgia offense is back out on the field. First down here for this offense. Looking to throw. They'll take a deep shot here. Deep shot caught inside the 25. Touchdown, Georgia. And the beatdown continues.
Chris, that's his 2nd touchdown of the day. You talk about getting off to a great start. He may have more in him.
They'll set up for the PAT. And the PAT is good as they continue to pull away even more. Looks like they're lining up to attempt an onside kick. And the receiving team makes the recovery. The hands team does its job perfectly. Here comes the NC State offense back out onto the field now. They're coming off a 3-and-out, looking to produce a positive drive here. Here comes a first down pass attempt. Grab behind the line. It's Rogers. And the defense swarms. Not much of a gain on that completion.
Just a good job here by the quarterback. Got the ball out to his receiver. His guy eats up some yards. They stay ahead of the sticks.
Second down play coming up. To the air. It's McCall. Receiver looks it in. It's complete. And the defense smothers him for no gain.
This is exactly what you want to see from the defense. Yeah, you give up the catch, but you're right there to be able to stop this receiver from making any yards after the catch.
Drops back, needing a third down completion here. Catch made down inside the 15-yard line. And he's down after the catch at the 12. A red zone opportunity.
Boy, the defense missed an opportunity to here, put a lot of pressure on this offense. They allow them to convert. They could have got them the fourth down with the lead that they have. Boy, this could have been a knockout punch.
Trying to run it. It's Waters. Tackled behind the line. It's a loss of 2.
Well, how about that? Another call and another bad result for this offense. Kind of a microcosm of how this entire football game has gone. They're just trying to bleed that clock and get out of here. Nothing working at all.
Running out of time in the pocket. Grab behind the line. It's Waters. And he's brought down short of the line to gain in what should be the last play of this third quarter. Well, Kirk, it's Georgia on top so far. And in this battle for the national championship, it has been a beatdown so far. Not what you hoped for. Let's review how we got here. 1 quarter away from crowning a national champion in this college football season. A big play here after the break. Offense trying to convert here on third down. Dropping back, looking to throw for the first down. He's running out of time here. They've got him. It's a sack for the defense.
Well, here we are in the national championship, and you always talk about offense. And it is. It's become an offensive game. But how fitting to see this defense. This team has a nice lead, and a large portion of that has to do with the way they've been able to get after this quarterback. That's the second sack in this game.
So after coming away with 3 in that drive, the kickoff team is out.
I was watching this guy in pregame. He has got a strong leg. Not surprised here he's able to put 3 points up here for the offense.
And the returner will be brought down. And the powerful Georgia offense is back out on the field. Last time out, a 1-play touchdown drive through the air. Can they keep it going here? Takes the handoff. It's Frazier. He breaks into the clear. And it's a huge chunk play. The tackle is finally made, but the ball moved to the 47-yard line. Fresh set of downs. It's 1st and 10.
Well, how fitting for him to get another nice carry here, because it's been that kind of game in the national title. We knew coming in that he was going to be showcased. I didn't think he would have this kind of performance on this big of a stage, but he has, and a big reason why they're going to win this national title.
The freshman brought down after a nice run.
You know, sometimes, Chris, we get caught up in the speed and the quickness, and obviously those are important assets to have as a running back. But what you just saw from this guy, and he's had a pretty good day, is his ability to break tackles in the open space. And he gets through those arm tackles.
Will he score here? Touchdown, Dogs. Stretching the lead. This one is getting ugly. This back cannot be stopped. He is writing his own chapter in championship game history here tonight.
Chris, can you think of a time where we've seen a back have this kind of dominating performance in a national championship game? I mean, it's been some time. This guy's running hard. It's just so much fun to watch.
I believe they're going to line up here and go for the onside kick. And the hands team able to make the crucial recovery. So here comes the Wolfpack offense back out on the field. They kicked a field goal in the last drive. They're looking for the end zone this time. Pressure is coming. And now the ball comes out. A disastrous play from the start. And the defense jumps on the football. First down play call. How aggressive will it be? Gives it to the back. Gets some space around the 30. An explosive play. They finally grab him, but the ball moves inside the 25.
I mean, it seems like every time this guy touches the ball, it's another big gain. This poor defense, it's just not been their day at all. What a dominant performance by this offense on the other.
Got a lane. Can he get in? Tackle just short of the goal line at the 1. What a run.
Oh, come on, ref. Give it to him. What a huge run. He takes it all the way down to the 1-yard line. And you could tell once he got through that second level of the defense, he was thinking, I'm taking this to the house. And he almost did, but brought down just short at the 1-yard line.
Touchdown, Bulldogs. And the route is on. Offense is out there. They're going to go for 2 here. And they're trying to punch it in here. And he finds the end zone again. The touchdown and the 2-point conversion. Wow.
So they decide to run it in on the 2-point conversion, and it turns out to be the right call with 2 up on the board.
Formation would indicate they're going to try the onside kick here. Oh, and the onside kick works to perfection.
Wow, the kicker deserves a lot of credit here. He placed the ball perfectly. All you have to do is keep the ball in bounds and then hope for a favorable bounce. Here, they got a real favorable bounce.
Uses the spin move to get into the open. Finally goes out of bounds after gobbling up big yardage on that run.
Chris, how about that? This guy is a pro with football in his hands. He gets one block out in front of him. It seems like he's setting a new speed barrier.
So following the quick lightning strike, they're set up here 1st and goal. Use the running game to chew on this clock now. Touchdown, Georgia. And this one is getting ugly.
Well, that's a well-oiled machine right there. Everyone on this offense has been a star in their roles. And when they're rolling like this, it results in quick and positive results.
PAT is good as they build on this big lead. I believe they're lining up to attempt an onside kick. And they make the recovery in the onside kick. The offense keeps it for another possession. And the Bulldogs offense is back out on the field. They take the field with serious momentum. They have been tough to stop so far. Can they keep it going? Breaks loose at the 40. Tackle made, but it's a huge gain all the way to the 33-yard line. This line getting set up. It's a first down play. Well, the big fella's Kirk flowing to the right there. The defense just has no answer. It's a huge gain.
Yeah, and what a patience there by the running back, just allowing those blocks to be set up there off to the right, and then once he saw the crease in the defense, accelerates through that hole to show you what kind of speed he has for a big gain and a first down.
He stopped, but he gets a first down.
Boy, another nice game by this back. He has had a beautiful day today running the football, just kind of in that zone, and a big reason why they have a nice lead today.
They'll try to run it in on 1st and goal. Touchdown, Dogs. To stretch the lead, the route is on. How important was that touchdown, Kirk? It's now a 2-possession game here in the second half.
It's a great job of this offense with their execution and having situational awareness here in the second half. They now have, as you said, Chris, this 2-possession lead. They got a great chance to finish it off and get a win.
This time he stopped short, scored the touchdown, but doesn't back it up with a 2-point conversion. Looks like they're lining up to attempt an onside kick. And they've got the recovery. The offense goes right back to work now.
Well, how about that? Man, you don't see that happen hardly ever with an onside kick coming up exactly the way it is drawn. Great execution on this one. Let's see what they can do with this extra possession now.
Spins away from the defender. Breaks into the clear. It's a sprint. Touchdown, Bulldogs. And the beatdown continues.
What a long run for the touchdown. I don't know if this defense was caught sleeping or walking in mud. I can't pick which one. Maybe it's both, because the running back just went right by them so easily for the big gain and a big-time score.
What if they got cooked up for this two-point conversion attempt? On the ground, trying to power toward the goal line. They give it to him again, but this time he's stopped short. They come up empty on the two-point try. I believe they're going to line up here and go for the onside kick. And looks like the hands team are able to recover the football. So the NC State offense is back out on the field now. They moved the ball into plus territory last time, but it ended in a fumble. They can't do that again, trailing on the scoreboard. First play of the drive, looking to throw the football. The pocket breaking down. Again, he's just trapped and sacked in the pocket.
Chris, I'm really surprised by the way this game has turned out. That's another sack by this defense. They've done such a great job of preparing a plan to get ready for one of the top quarterbacks in the country. They've kept him out of sync, applied pressure, and a big part of the reason they're enjoying this lead right now.
To get him down quickly, not much of a gain on that completion.
Well, fourth quarter down by a couple of scores. This offense doing everything they can to not just score points, but do it in a hurry, try to preserve the clock. Here, they're tackled in bounds. They don't pick up a first down. Good job by this defense to keep it.
Nowhere to go here, and the ball is knocked loose. Oh, and they pick it up. It's still a live ball. That's the 2-minute warning here. This offense desperate to cut into this lead and then try to get the football back. And here comes the punter onto the field. And the return man decides to signal fair catch. And the Georgia offense is back out on the field. This has been a tremendous performance by this team. Now just the finishing touches. Run out the clock and let the party begin. In the clear at the 25. Oh, and he's in the clear now. It's a foot race. At the 20. Touchdown, Georgia. Stretching the lead. This one is getting ugly.
Oh, my. What a great play call here by the offensive coordinator. The running back received some great blocking up front and just took off with it, carving up this defense all the way to the end zone.
And now they'll set up for the point after. The extra point is good, and they stretch the lead a little bit more. Formation would indicate they're going to try the onside kick here. And the receiving team has recovered. Looks like the hands team did its job. Here comes the NC State offense back out onto the field now. At this point, there's not much you can do except play for pride. Looking downfield, it's McCall. And he'll loft this one deep to the left side. Defense breaks it up. Nice play. Incomplete.
How about the defense today? They have played so well. I think the defensive coordinator put together a great plan. His kids clearly understood their scheme because they have been aggressive and attacking all game long.
Cricket.
Quarterback wants to throw it on second down. Great protection here. Pass ball is incomplete. There was a lot of contact. No penalty. Brings up third down. They come to the line. A long way to go for the first down, but needing this crucial conversion right now. The sophomore able to get home with the sack.
This defense has been lights out today. Great job once again applying pressure on this quarterback. This poor quarterback, he doesn't know what he has seen today. Not able to get anything going to be able to try to compete in this game. They are down big, and now they're just hoping for that clock to run out.
And the return man runs out of bounds. And the powerful Georgia offense is back out on the field. Last possession, a perfectly blocked running play. They scored in one play. Can they keep it going? Oh, and he breaks free at the 10. Oh, and nothing but green grass ahead. Now the 40. And he finally goes out of bounds after a huge gain on the ground. Nice play.
Man, this guy can fly. He gets one crease in the defense, and phew, he is gone. This guy is as fast as there is in the game.
And they'll go right back to him on first down. They can't slow him down. They bring him down, but an explosive play by this offense. Big game.
Boy, really good run by this running back. The defense fortunate to be able to bring him down inside the 10-yard line, but it's first and goal for the offense.
And the Bulldogs come to the line with first and goal. First and goal, they'll try to run it in. Bulldozing his way through those tackles. Touchdown, Dogs! And the route is on. So they'll try to add the lead now with the PAT. And the kick is up and good. They tack on a point to their lead. Now they get set to kick it away. It's a squib kick. It's going to be fielded by one of the up men. So here comes the Wolfpack offense back out on the field. This has been a long afternoon for this offense. All that's left, try to get some consolation points here. The pass rush closing in. Junior steps up and makes an impact play.
It is a sack party out there for this defense. Everything going their way. You know that this offense is going to try to throw the football down by such a...
Here's a fumble way behind the line of scrimmage. Defense grabs the football. It's a turnover. Touchdown, Bulldogs. And the defense joins the party with a score. That is any defender's dream. Comes up with a fumble, takes it back to the house.
I can't believe the speed that this guy has to be able to score. I thought maybe pick it up, maybe go a few yards, but instead he took it all the way to the end zone.
I believe they're lining up to attempt an onside kick. And the hands team able to recover the football. Fresh set of downs for the offense. First down. To throw, it's McCall. And he'll loft it to the end zone. Intercepted in the end zone. The tackle is made, and now it's official. We have our national champions. What an emphatic statement to close out this national championship run. You know, the coach told his guys, go out there and leave no doubt. Let's say mission accomplished.
Well, sometimes a team wins a national championship and they just got hot at the right time. And there's other times when it's been clearly the best team in college football all year. To me, these guys have been right up there as the top team in college football, and it's very fitting that they not only win it, but they win it in grand fashion.
Well, that's going to do it for us and wrap up another outstanding